अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज बहुत दिनों के बाद मैं वॉक के लिए आई हूँ। ठीक है, तो आज बड़े अच्छी सी धूप है सुबह सुबह, तो मैंने सोचा चलें वॉक भी करते हैं, साथ साथ वीडियो भी बनाते हैं। तो मैं बहुत दिनों से ना मतलब एक चीज़ सोच रही थी कि जैसे हम लोग खाना बनाते हैं, हमारे डेली जो खाने हैं उनमें क्या क्या मतलब चपाती या पराठा या राइस, तो ये तो मस्ट होते हैं ना कि अगर हम कोई भी सालन बनाते हैं तो हम वो चम्मच के साथ नहीं खाते, मतलब वो उसके साथ खाने के लिए हमें वो कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए होता है। तो मतलब मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि यहाँ के जो ब्रिटिश हैं ये क्या खाते हैं डेली ना। लोग हमसे पूछते भी हैं, जैसे पाकिस्तानी फ्रेंड्स हैं तो वो कहते हैं वो लोग क्या खाते हैं। तो मैंने मतलब मैं यही उन्हें बताती थी कि मैं या नहीं दोनों के वो वेजिटेबल्स या मतलब इस तरह पास्ता वगैरह खाते हैं या इस तरह ना। तो मैंने सोचा कि नहीं, ये हमें किसी ऑथेंटिक मतलब जो ब्रिटिश वो है ना उससे पूछना चाहिए कि वो क्या बनाते हैं डेली बेसिस पे और उसे किस तरह से खाते हैं ना। तो फिर यहाँ पे मेरे एक बहुत अच्छे फ्रेंड हैं मार्क, तो वो मेरे टीचर भी हैं, इंस्ट्रक्टर हैं, ड्राइविंग इंस्ट्रक्टर हैं। तो उनसे आज मैंने रिक्वेस्ट की, मैंने कहा चले आई वांट टू नो। तो वो उन्होंने फिर मतलब उनसे मैंने बात की, तो वो मैं अभी उसको वो क्लिप लगा दूँगी इस वीडियो के एंड पे। तो वो मतलब यही उसमें है कि यहाँ पे क्योंकि जब पूरा ये उसमें था ना कि यहाँ यूके में कोई इंडियन या कोई मतलब इस तरह इमिग्रेशन नहीं थी, तो सिर्फ यहाँ पे गोरे लोग ही रहते थे, तो इनके खाने बिल्कुल ही और तरह के थे, स्पाइसेस भी नहीं थे, बिल्कुल ही बोरिंग से खाने थे इनके लेकिन जैसे जैसे फिर यहाँ पे डिफरेंट लोग आने शुरू हुए, उनके खाने इन्होंने वो मतलब खाने शुरू किए, तो इनको भी बड़े अच्छे लगे। अब ये भी अपने खानों को मतलब ट्राई करते हैं कि उसमें हमारे जितने तो अभी भी ये उस तरह से नहीं खाते, लेकिन फिर भी ये मतलब काफ़ी स्पाइसेस या उस तरह की चीज़ें अब ये खाना शुरू हो गए हैं। तो अब इनके भी जो कुजीन है ना वो काफ़ी वो हो गई है, कलरफुल सी हो गई है, तो इसलिए तो ये लोग भी अब बड़े अच्छे ना हमारी तरह के वो खाने खाते हैं। तो ये बड़ी मतलब मैंने कहा चलें कन्फ्यूजन दूर हो जाएगी, एक दफ़ा मैं एक ब्रिटिश बंदे से ही पूछ लूँ कि वो क्या खाते हैं, भाई हमें भी बता दो ताकि हम भी बताएं किसी को, ठीक है। और बाकी ये कि आज मौसम यहाँ पे काफ़ी ठंड है सुबह सुबह, लेकिन फिर भी ये है कि काफ़ी दिनों से मैं निकली नहीं थी, तो मैंने कहा चलें आज थोड़ी सी गपशप भी हो जाएगी और थोड़ी सी वॉक भी हो जाएगी, इसलिए फिर मैं आ गई। चलें अब देखते हैं आगे। तो बाकी सब शुक्र है अल्लाह का, ठीक ठाक। तो चलें फिर आपसे किसी और वीडियो में मिलेंगे इंशाल्लाह, ठीक है। ओके जी, अल्लाह हाफिज़।
Well, I'm just in a situation where, what is it you'd like to know?
Okay, I just want to know your daily meals, like what British people eat on daily basis.
I just think I don't think there is such a thing anymore. I think there used to be.
Okay.
I mean, I'm 64 years old, so when I was a young boy, men woke up in the morning, the woman stayed at home and looked after the house. I woke up in the morning and my mum would make us egg and bacon, and then we'd go off to school. We'd come home at lunchtime and mum would make us a lunch, which is usually similar, like maybe a salad or a sandwich. Coming home in the evening, and it would be meat and veg. Okay, very bland, very boring. Okay, but as time's gone on and more cultures have come to the UK, Pakistan, India, I mean Asian of all parts of the world, or African, Nigerian, and as more and more people come, they bring their influences, and that has very much changed the way that the normal white British people eat.
Okay.
So I can wake up and I never eat breakfast.
Okay,
ever. When I didn't have type 2 diabetes, I would Lunchtime, I would just maybe have a cup of coffee. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. But then in the evening, I would sit down and have a 3-course meal. I would come in, I'd be home by 5:30. I would start to cook because I do the cooking.
Okay.
I would then be in a situation where I'd make a soup starter, I'd maybe make a curry, okay, I'd make some chapatis, and just whatever. I look in the fridge and I'd go, oh, I'll make this today.
Okay, and what about rice?
Rice, lots of types of rice, pillé rice, you know what I mean? Yeah, right, especially I like pillé rice. So,
Okay.
but flavoured, you know.
Okay.
So I cook most of my rices with a stock.
Yeah.
All right, so it gives them a
Like
bit more
pulao,
flavour.
like that is our pulao.
Oh, okay.
And we
Yeah, so
make that chicken stock and beef stock and
Lamb
like
stock,
mutton
you know what I
stock,
mean? Yeah,
lamb
right,
stock.
vegetable stock.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So and just to give it a bit more flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
same thing.
We call that a pulao.
Okay, a pulao.
Yeah, pulao.
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 Oh,
It's
okay.
Pulao.
Right, pulao.
Yeah, pulao. Yeah.
So, I pretty much there isn't anything that we don't eat. I make a different type of meal every day.
Okay.
I enjoy cooking. I like spices. I like flavours. I like things that, as a young boy, my mum was a nurse at Oakwood Hospital. Where we are at the moment used to be a part of Oakwood Hospital, okay, which was a mental institute back then.
Okay.
And it's one of the biggest in the south of England. And my mum was a sister on the wards.
Okay.
And basically what happened is my mum, there was an Indian family that she worked with, and basically what happened was one day this big black man knocked on my door. I'd never seen a black man before, or a coloured man in any way, shape or form, ever. Only ever seen a white person when I was a kid.
Okay.
And we'd never been on holiday abroad, and this big, in a turban, you know, big man stood at my door, and I went, Dad, there's a big black man at my door.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Okay.
And my dad come to the door and said, can I help you? And he turned and said, is Betty there? Which was my mum. And then my mum come to the door and said, well, come in. Right, so as he walked up the steps, his little bitty wife was behind him in her sari, okay, right, with a gold chain on, and she looked stunningly beautiful and colourful.
Yeah.
Because back in England then, there was no colour. Everyone wore brown and beige.
Yeah.
And they come in and become very good friends of the family. And her husband used to cook, and he used to make us some beautiful curries once a week, you know. And I would stand there and watch him cooking.
Okay.
And I just really loved the food, the spices, the heat,
learned from
the
him.
flavour. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, and it was just a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? It really was. And two very, very lovely people.
Yeah.
But we just didn't see that in the UK at that time. But as time's gone on, more and more immigration,
Yes.
more and more cultures and flavours have come to the country.
Yeah.
So I don't think realistically, I most probably eat more varied than what you do, because you're used to the foods that you eat, so you make them foods. I make foods from all different cultures.
Yeah, okay. Like I cook pasta for my son, but whenever his British friends came to our house, they didn't like my pasta because of my spices.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that it's too much spicy. They couldn't eat that. So that's why I thought that
Never enough spice.
Yeah, you don't like spices.
I love spices.
Okay.